Hello humans, it is me again, Fuzz, yes! As you can see, I'm back in Destiny. The internet's not being as unruly this time it seems. Though, with what I have plotted today, this was probably going to end up being more like a loot grab again, unfortunately. I have about an hour and a half. Let's see how much of this I can get done in that time. Destiny 2. I'd plotted to handle more of the story this time, or more like some of the story. Oh gosh, my chair's not in the right position. I'm not sure if what I've done with the volume will work for this game properly, but I sure hope it will be just fine. Crikey, that's a little faster than I remember. That's what I get for not playing Destiny for so much time. Oh, nothing to say, Clovis? Because I'll probably be playing more later if I can help it. Grab all these now. Based on something I saw my older brother do, I wonder if I can put anything in here right now. Maybe they're only the ones from the... Oh! Now that I think about it, my brother could not do that. Crap, maybe I do have ones that he doesn't have. I'm on run 15. I don't understand. Huh. How strange. Yeah, he definitely could not do that. I guess there are 3 more. But I don't have them. Power. This one's worth acquiring, it seems. I don't even have the engrams for it. To the tower, quick! I don't have my phone with me, it's over there still charging. It's probably done charging though. I wonder if Iron Banner is still going or if I actually missed it. It appears that I actually missed it. It was only there for 1 week this time. I was thinking of doing some, but then I was just like, well, why bother?
Here you go.
Okay, I can do that.
Eververse has the goods.
What if we tried diplomacy? What if we let them have the traveler?
Oh. But it costs so much for one that's not an exotic.
Happy to help.
Not everything Fenchurch sends is safe to sell.
Why are they giving us this again? There are new ornaments to give. Come on, Bungie, quit wasting our time. As usual, it is unfortunate that the quality is the way it is. Though, I don't know if I could squeeze out any better quality with the computer I have. I don't think so. My computer is rather
Guardians,
old.
I am not your vanguard and I give no orders, only a warning. The pyramid ahead is not like those you've previously encountered. This one was not left for you to find. You were not guided to it, not beckoned. This domain belongs to a dark entity, unknown in power. It seeks domination of the throne world. Your presence within will be most
Welcome, children of light. Drown in the deep, or rise from it.
Think about it, this season's kind of weird. They kind of messed up on something they've been doing fundamentally, not fundamentally, just normally, I guess. They didn't give us any exotic armors this season, for some reason. They gave us like, actually shoot, that was something I was really concerned about. I'm not sure how my voice is going with all these sounds. Of slight concern, I think I maybe should turn down the sound just a little bit more, but I don't know. I'll turn it down just a little bit more. Hopefully that's not too much. With the way my voice is, that might be a little too much. Put it like that, then. Yeah, hopefully that's okay. If that's okay, then that's good. later on when I play, I'll probably try to do some or catching up on the story, and I might actually try to do one of the dungeons or so. But I'm not entirely sure. I'll probably at least try to get caught up on the story a bit. Well, that sucks. Off to Europa. You know, this season, because there's no exotic armor, I have like almost no reason to go to do the legendary and master lost sectors this season. All the other seasons, without fail, I was going there rather early on in the season and grinding it out, but it's like there's no purpose. No point, no value, aside from how that kind of activity is designed. I find is more enjoyable than certain of the other kind of activities they've got that are end game like raids. There are certain things about raids that can be quite cool, I guess, in concept. But organizing such a thing is a pain. It can be not so bad, I guess, if you have just the right people. And you're that kind of a person that might not mind as much, but it seems like quite the hassle to me.
Aramis found it.
It's like the high
deep
bits for the
stone
volume
crypt,
is
the
too
birthplace
much,
of the Exo, and a prison for something sinister.
but the
Her
low
followers
bits is
intend to
just
make use
too
of it,
low.
to unleash a chaos they do not understand. Their success means untamed power beyond their wildest dreams. They must be stopped.
Oh no! There we go. Like that ended badly. Not sure why, but just there. Couldn't feel its kick. Don't know why that is. It doesn't seem like they've actually fixed it or anything. It's just kind of weird there. Succession, but not a red frame. Ridiculous.
Checking. Done.
Need something new?
What's
Everthos
this?
has it.
Ooh. I don't dislike these. But is it worth it? Considering it's a decent ornament, I'd say in some ways, yes, it is worth it. If something else shows up that I want,
Hello,
I'm just gonna have to
Guardian.
somehow make up the bright
Welcome.
dust.
Let's get you back out there. Yup. Make us proud.
This is atrocious. Then again, I suppose it's not quite as bad as how Bungie put a limit on it in the first place. That's the real problem there. Why the heck can I not be any more resilient? My stat even shows that I've gone beyond. Ridiculous. Well, can't be too tough.
Guardians,
You might actually
I
get
am
to
not your
survive their
vanguard and I
attacks
give
if you
no
were that
orders, only
tough.
a warning.
We can't
The
have
pyramid ahead
that.
is not like those you've previously encountered. This one was
Did I
not
just
left
double
for you
kill
to
them?
find. You
I
were
may
not
have.
guided to it, not beckoned. This domain belongs to a dark entity, unknown in power. It seeks domination of the throne world. Your presence within will be most
Welcome, children of light. Drown in the deep, or rise from it.
Only woke up a bit of, like about an hour ago. But does it still feel kind of tired? Oh, that took a lot of me at least, despite how I should have had a damage buff. I wonder if they nerfed it. Oh no, that's right. Older brother mentioned something about them doing tweaks and changes. They may have ruined the one thing about this glaive that made it particularly amazing. Get to see the damage numbers. I should just try on one of the smaller guys. The knights, I should be able to one-shot them. No, it still works, and it's still that high in damage. But it might be even more reduced for bosses? Which would make even less sense, because why is it getting reduced for bosses at all? They already have more health to compensate. We don't need to do even less damage to them as well. It's ridiculous. It makes certain things completely not worth doing to them. If my glaive is powerful, let it be powerful. Don't nerf it to the point of where, like, it's not powerful. Yeah, my aim ain't what it used to be. Not in this game, anyway. Then again, it's even worse than it. Well, even further worse than it would used to be. Okay, that's a first for this. And a load of bullcrap, furthermore. Why would it give me one that I already have? How annoying. Hopefully, in my time playing Destiny, I'll be able to show off more of the things that are actually nice about Destiny, instead of just the sad things about Destiny like that. Ridiculous. What a flippin' waste. I can probably grant those things some other perks now, but I should keep leveling that up. Oh gosh, my eyes. Was up late-ish last night. Well, I guess not as late for me, but it was still late-ish. Trying to upload the last of the Pokemon Violet playthrough.
Aramis found it. The deep stone crypt. The birthplace of the Exo. And a prison for
With
something
that finished
sinister.
off, I should be able to start
Followers
making my
intend
stuff
to make use of
more
it, to unleash a
properly
chaos they
aligned
do
with the
not
way that it
understand.
should be, I
Their
guess.
success means untamed power beyond their wildest dreams.
Make the releases
They must be
of my
stopped.
videos more in sync with how it actually happened. Because with the Pokemon Violet, I ended up playing a whole bunch, recording a whole bunch, without really uploading it as much, and then I kind of uploaded it all in a big, or tried to upload it all in a big batch. Even that didn't get done quite the way I wanted it to. Fortunately, I do not think I'll probably be doing things like that in the future, like uploading things in that way in the future anyways. And if I do end up doing anything quite similar, it won't be too similar, I guess. It'd be similar and likely it'd be rapid uploading of something, I guess. But that should be at the very least be in order of the way it actually happened. Yeah. No. Oh no. No! Come on, you wacky physics. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Here we go then. Onwards. These doors weren't working when I came through. They just shouldn't be working now. Move out of the way. But they aren't working now, it seems. Look how long it took to open. I'm in here, I'm in front of it. What kind of motion sensor is that? Do you think the malls would get by if that's how their doors worked? No, people want manual open doors. People are typically impatient. It's not that I'm impatient, it's that I've got a time schedule to meet up to a point. Or more like I have something after this that I've got to get to. That takes a lot of time to do. If I want it done in a timely manner, then I need to... be able to get to it fast enough. Making dinner for my brothers and me. I haven't done that in a little bit. I don't typically whip out my aggro scepter to blast people much. Though it's amusing to do so every now and then. I should probably do some more. Not this time. Oh no! You got me kidding me. And they call that the strafe jump. Ridiculous. How far back am I? Oh, I'm just here. Okay. Crap, this isn't quite the right way. Yay! Praise God, that's interesting. Actually got something nice. How many of those did I need? 2 more as of this one. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Well, shoot. I'll be like, with the way this is going, is not gonna happen fast enough by my liking. But oh well, 10, 20-ish minutes out is not that bad. Prepping and frying fried chicken from pretty much start to finish. Lengthy process with one person. Or can be, anyway. Surely there are people who are quite more efficient at it than I am in this human body. Well, that took a while for me to fly off. My warlock stats are also a bit in disarray. What I'm aiming for is at least 70 mobility. More, I guess preferably 70 mobility. 100 recovery and as much resilience as I can muster on top of it. Though right now it is not quite looking nice. 40 resilience is the lowest I'd ever want it to go. If you ask me, that in itself is already a bit too low. Hard activities, you get shot dead real easy, like that's being portrayed very weirdly. Why does it say I have it but then I don't?
Not everything Fenchurch
Oh, well, I
sends
don't really
is
like
safe
that ornament.
to sell.
They really just didn't do as good with the arc ones, though to be fair, they tried. But some people disagree and find the arc ones rather nice. Naturally, such is the way of humans. Especially when there's this many of them, I guess. It's not just humans merely disagreeing on things. It's really with anything. Not all animals agree on things. All on everything, more like. With that thought in mind, then why should humans? No, some things should be agreed upon, that's for sure.
Guardians, I am not your vanguard and I give no orders, only a warning. The pyramid ahead is not like those you've previously encountered. This one was not left for you to find. You were not guided to it, not beckoned. This domain belongs to a dark entity, unknown in power. It seeks domination of the throne world. Your presence within will be most
Welcome, children of light. Drown in the deep or rise from it.
What? I have a feeling the explosive light's not actually what got me just now. Oh dear. Come on. No, my weapon. No. Oh, wait a minute. Shoot. I don't have to be as concerned as I thought I'd hit. It was actually 2 hours away from now, not 1 hour away. So I'm still making time then, up to a point. Yes. I was concerned that I'd already gone over my intended amount. Well, that's good, I suppose. What's this? This is from that dungeon, isn't it? It appears so.
Aramis found it. The
Oh.
deep stone crypt.
I don't think I knew I
The
could pull my
birthplace
ghost,
of the exile. For something sinister.
my sparrow
The
yet.
followers intend to make use of it, to unleash a chaos they do not understand. Their success means untamed power beyond their wildest dreams. They must be stopped.
It's ridiculous. I wonder if they fixed that way of cheesing enemies. Oh. I mean, if they did, then in some ways it's good on them. Why did it go around the pillar? I need to get this grenade sorted out. If they only fix its glitchiness that's beneficial to the player, and don't fix its actual problems, then people just stop using it. Unless they, I don't know, are overly fond of it. Oh no! Well, I got a shotgun. It's not a red frame, unfortunately. But I suppose it still has its value. Getting dismantled. Ah, harmonic alloy. There we go. So I managed to finish at least the loot grab with half an hour left. What should I do in the meantime? Get started with the story? I don't feel like it. Like, I should get started with the story probably today at least. What other miscellaneous things can I go off to deal with before I set up for dinner? Mind you, it's surprisingly early in the day for the concept of dinner to be arising in what I would assume would be a normal human household. It's just for a one-man mission, as I've stated, it takes a while for this to be done. Lots of free money they've given. Bungie and their hand cannons. I like them a little too much. I, on the other hand, do not. Or how do I put it? It's not that I dislike hand cannons in general. When you're overly fond of something and others can see it and they're not overly fond of these things, it gets kind of weird. I would have been considered probably somewhat overly fond of weaponry, but their over fondness of hand cannons particularly kind of makes me feel odd. It's weird, to say the least. I guess it's because there's so many other weapons and they're just specifically like hand cannons. From what I can tell, quite a bit. Not too much wrong with hand cannons from what I can tell. Just their attention to those weapons specifically. Like, if they liked it, fine. But they give it more attention than they give other weapons. From what I see. More commonly. I'd probably go to one of my other characters to analyze what my next move will be. There's my Titan, who got that sniper. Well, I'm probably doing the most of my activities on my hunter for now. What in Destiny is super pressing for me to handle? Not really anything comes to mind. I still want to acquire more of the biting winds, so I can get a better roll. I already have an almost best roll by my views, but not quite there yet. If my Titan's got the linear fusion rifle, let's head here. Take a look and see what I can do with it right now. Well, it's only level 10, so I'm assuming what I can do is very limited. Still. One success, one failure. Ridiculous. It would have been less insulting if they had just not given me a 1 for that. I suppose before the next expansion hits, there is something I want to do. When I was starting to record videos, I didn't have my model sorted out entirely yet. I started with certain things in Destiny. It's not up here I can get exactly what I want on this yet. It's not quite worth changing it up much right now. Crikey, I'm hungry. I suppose I should put the sniper here, and I'll store this too for now. And this, I guess? All for my hunter's use. Yeah, I'll probably prepare my hunter for the most part. And contemplate about what I'm gonna do when I get back on later. If I can get back on later. I should be able to, it shouldn't be an issue. Just depends on what happens what plans show up and what plans do not. Might have some plans with my older brother later, but I don't know about that yet. Law crafted weapons to masterwork, which would mean doing a whole bunch of stuff here so I can get the ascended shards. Not the ascended shards, the ascended alloy. I guess in the meantime I can try my hand at this a little bit. I mean, I don't see why not. It's something I want to do a bit later as well. Yeah, it'd feel potentially a bit odd to get started with this story. Shoot, but when I come back I might just want to keep doing this. I suppose I'll just have to see how it goes. I want to get to level 20. No, I don't use this particularly all that much. I prefer this. No, I'll put it away. I can level it up some other time. Crikey, my vault is running out of space. Gonna have to do some maintenance on that at some point. I wonder if I can do any of that now. Though I don't know what I would get rid of. I don't want to get rid of these, even though they're useless almost right now. They represent a time where things were better. And this, I worked to get this. As for how comes it hasn't got a lot of kills on it. Maybe it's a different one I made, actually. It's still sunset, so if it's a different one I made, then why would it... Well, actually, if I was to go make one right now, it'd be sunset too, so... Certain ones like this, I could probably get rid of. I mean, I have this. And this. More specifically get this, because this one's more memorable to me in some ways. Though I did like this. And this was from the same season, to my knowledge. I mean, the perks like this have purpose, but I don't really like them. But this is a really good role for it from what I can tell. For those kind of perks. It could have more range, but it doesn't. Though with a scout rifle, it's questionable how much that will matter in the first place. Just because I've been to the raid and acquired it before does not mean I need to keep it. Plus I have it in collections. And that's not the kind of sniper I'd probably ever want to use. I think? Because I don't think it's an aggressive frame. With how there's another pulse rifle of stasis that's also well, it's an aggressive frame, I think. These rolls are not even the best that they could be. Especially this one, tunnel vision, feels like a complete waste. No. Perpetual motion, not bad. Armor piercing rounds, not bad. Range, not bad, not bad. So essentially, not bad. But I don't like this weapon very much. Oh, but I can get this, which intrigued me. Plus it had this, which might have quite a bit of potential. Haven't tested enough to know. Decent perks on it. I'll keep the other one, but this one that I've got in my inventory will be used as a power fusion item. I'll be able to craft these, but I might not be able to get them with certain of these perks. Once I've analyzed whether or not they can get the same perks, then I'll consider whether or not I should get rid of these. It's questionable if any of these are the original anyways. I feel like the original one of this that I had way more kills on it. But where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it did have way more kills on it. With the consideration how these aren't even the originals, perhaps I can just get rid of them without too much of concern. At least one of them. I don't need to have two of these. Why are they almost the same? This one has more range. It also has seraph rounds. Extended barrel. Oh, but a handling? That's not what I want. This one's also got a handling though, so I guess I can't complain too much. I think I'd have to get rid of this one. If you ask me, the moving target feels wasted on it. This is the one I had for a while, but this one seems more reasonable to me, because it's intriguing. If only this worked off of this. It should have, but it doesn't. Another blunder on Bungie's part. I wanted to get a good roll for this, but I guess good is kind of rather subjective to me in some regards in this case. I mean good for me. I don't mean good for what people think is good or what the meta is. That of which I have no interest in so much. If you've got something that's good that works for you, that's fine. Now if it's the meta, I will probably be somewhat biasedly opposed to you. Or more like that you're going with that. Maybe not so much opposed to you, but I won't probably like your decision. At the very least. I mean, it's kind of boring. Why go with the meta? It even sounds odd to me. Who came up with it? The meta. How weird. Humans. Ridiculous. How ridiculous. What else can I get rid of in here? I thought this would be interesting, but this thing feels like it charges too slowly to justify what it's outputting. Further tests are required to completely justify me getting rid of it, I think. I don't even like this gun. I don't use it, I don't like it, and I don't even want a good one of it, really. Not interested in its frame type as far as submachine guns go. Even though, from what I've heard, is really good, that specific one from Trials. I'm just not interested. I mean, this is a game, yes. I'm not playing it to attempt to be a professional Destiny player, so to speak. I've got plenty of other games that I deem to be in some ways somewhat better crafted. But I guess that's mainly just because Destiny has a lot of flaws that knock it back down the ladder. It's got a lot of things going for it. But it doesn't feel like it once you look at the negatives. What's this in here for? It's not even like a high power one, it's just a... Should I just try to fuse it to something? I'm just gonna get rid of it for now. I can get things to fuse to other stuff. Sometimes I get that it's a problem, but no. I'm gonna keep that because it's an interesting roll. A reminder that the weapons from that raid can get interesting rolls. This disappoints me. I got one finally after so much time of not having one. And then I killed some enemies with it and it was doing the visual effect that it's supposed to. And then suddenly it just stopped. As if it got nerfed because it had a visual effect. I don't understand. Why remove something like that, Bungie? It's not like the visual effect was actually doing something to me that was like being extra beneficial other than being cool. I thought these weapons were supposed to be legendary. Why remove interesting factors to them when they didn't even need to be removed? For all I know, maybe it's back. Maybe it was a bug that stopped. Maybe it's not directly so heavily their fault. But I don't know. I don't know, indeed. Is there anything else? I don't typically make use of these, so I could arguably... Well, that could be said about a lot of things here in the vault, actually. This... Why did I even go get it? I think I was interested myself up to a point. Get the feeling though, my initial going to get it was... I was interested in the concept of it being the top of damage. The full court. But it's pathetic now. And so are grenade launchers almost up to a point. I think they've sort of fixed it, so they're not completely pathetic now. But after this, after the events of this, as well as the Crow one from Iron Banner, I think. After the events of that, they made sure to nerf grenade launchers pretty heavily into the floor, so they would not be useful very much. Or the heavy grenade launchers anyway, that's so it feels. Even against weakish targets, they weren't all that great against, so it felt. Now that's ridiculous. I think I'll keep it. Like how I want to keep this. This looks amazing. Look at that. And they sunset it. Ridiculous. As if it was getting overused or something. I feel like I have a better arc machine gun. I have this. It's not an aggressive one. Is this an arc one too? Okay, that's it. You're going. I have this too. Oh shoot, I have another one as well. Yeah, I'll get rid of both of you as well. Can't say that I would be plotting to make use of you two anytime soon. You're just hoping that every weapon I send away I don't regret. This one's pretty good from my observation, but this, no. Well, maybe it's not bad, but certainly hasn't helped me very much. I'd like to get a better roll for it, but raids, oh no. No. This machine gun's odd. When I was trying to use it, I found it was weirdly stable. Almost just by default. I wasn't sure why. Whereas its friend over here doesn't feel like stability is its strong suit. Kind of odd. I don't think I need as many of these swords, but when I looked through them, I found value in most of them in some way or another. Unrelenting, because I find that's not very common on swords. Cold Steel. Assassin's Blade again. Both these perks are in line with what I'd want. I suppose I'll leave it for now. I'm keeping this because the sword can't get, the crafted one can't get thresh on it. Ridiculous, they nerfed the egrage so hard. It was so nice. And then with the crafted one, I found you could even do a three-step swing. If you did it just right. 2 light ones and then a heavy one fast enough, and you could lunge 3 times. It was great, especially useful for Crucible. It just felt amazing. But then they nerfed it, thinking that somehow what they were doing was a good thing. Absurd. I mean, with how many other things there are in Crucible that are absurd, I can't quite see any reason to justify nerfing a heavy, of all things, that is bringing a lot of fun to Crucible. And can still be killed, even when someone's using something like that. The amount of times I've been sniped out of doing an Eager Edge should put into perspective that Eager Edge must not be all that overpowered if you can get sniped out of it. And even shotgunned out of it. I don't want to say that I've been punched out of it, because I don't know if I have. I don't remember. But the thought that that's a possibility, maybe, that's concerning. That I may have actually been punched out of one. And I mean to the point of where they survived and I died. Ridiculous. Okay, with the time that is now, yeah, I probably should stop instead. I talked and considered what I would do. But it seems like it's about time for me to head off to sort out dinner. Or at least to get working on dinner. Like I said, lengthy process. It is by no means regular. It's not dinner time. Heck, it's not even really close. It's like almost... It's gonna be 2 in a moment. Well, a few moments. However long a moment is. Really depends. Because if a moment is now, and now continues moving forward, then I guess a moment is almost infinite from this point forward. Depends on how you look at it, but that just seems incorrect way of twisting it. But yeah. So until you get back on, I guess that's all for me for now. Yeah. So as usual, it's been me, Fuzz, and you'll see me next time. Hopefully my voice compared to the game's audio was not too quiet this time, but I also hope I wasn't too loud. Suppose when I look back on the video I'll be able to see. But yeah. See you later. Well, you'll see me later. Bye-bye.